And check. Okay. And welcome to today's stream. Today we are gonna fly the 787 by working title. This is a default plane, at least if you have the premium deluxe version. Has been updated, of course. After the sim update 3, this is the first time I fly after it. It's also the very first time I fly a downloaded plane in MSFS 2024. So I had some performance issue with the 7.8. Yeah, for that reason I'm trying to flying it not streamed. But what's this? Oh, we have a takeoff there. Look at that. Yeah, I'm trying to flying it basically downloaded on the hard drive, direct on the SSD actually. And yeah, let's go. I mean, last time I landed in Zurich, we were doing terrible frame rate. Now it's fine. I don't like the default color of KLM. It's weird. But yeah, whatever. And we are gonna fly from Zurich to Amsterdam. This is the route we are gonna do. We're gonna check it later. The departure, especially Zurich, is a very interesting airport. The flight plan here, as you can see, we have some weather situation happening on Amsterdam. It's gonna be interesting. Get there. Fine. I mean, I would say let's start. So we do have an importer for weight and balance. We don't have an importer for flight plan. We have to use the EFB. It's gonna be interesting. But let's go. Let's jump into this adventure. Battery switch. Wait a sec. Can I have the... Wow, no. Okay, never mind. Okay, battery switch on. External power. Let's line up this stuff here. All right. This is already on. Hydraulic should be off. It's off. Navigation light on. Parking brake should be set. And it's set. Throttle is... Well, let me check something. Yeah, wow. My reverse... Oops. What? Ah, well, because it's automatic. Yeah, I have some issue with the reverse key for some reason. I don't know why. Let me see something, 1 second. No, it's working fine. Ah, look at this. Perhaps I know why. Let me see. Oh, this is stable. Yeah, it's like reading that I have an input on the throttle for some reason. Perhaps can I add this? No, this is not helping. Either this, I guess. Maybe. Oops, I can add a bit of... I mean, no, probably not. Yeah, that's weird. Because yeah, I'm having some issue. What? No. Why I can't set 0 now? Okay. Yeah, I'm having some issue setting up this reverse thrust. But yeah, I'm pressing the key now. I don't know. We will see. Okay, so let me tune on Unicom. Wow, the sun is... I mean, as always, these screens are really hard to see, to be honest. 1228. I want it active. Yeah, okay, I want it to be active. Do we have anyone here at the moment? We just have traffic. One is us. I have to file the flight plan. Wait a sec. Okay. Let me file the flight plan. Okay. All right. Flight plan file. I want to check now Navigraph. Unload, let me load the flight plan here and also in Navigraph. So we should carry, oh wow, what's this? Well, never mind. So we should carrying, wait a second, index setting, weight and balance. Yeah, I guess we can't import, yeah, we can't import the flight plan here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. That's quite annoying. So we have to input it manually. And zero fuel weight is gonna be 160.4, 160.4. All right, invalid entry. Okay, yeah. They want it.
Traffic Swiss 2 Charlie Papa taxi all approach runway 28.
Okay, all right. And cargo, it's oh wow, that's way overweight. It's 6,800 kilos. Okay, and fuel is 16400. I have a 1 hour extra fuel. What? Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's happened also the last time. I misclicked the. I set up the fuel in the zero fuel weight and it's gonna reset everything. Okay, let's do it. And the fuel is 16.4. All right, fuel here. Okay. So we passenger count. What? Why my zero fuel weight is different? 160,400. Oh wow. What? Why am I? Let's try to set up passenger instead. Let's see what's happened. So 227 passenger and cargo should be 6,800. Okay, it does match. That's okay. All right. We should already see the fuel here. Yeah. Okay. Gross weight 176.9, and that's fine. All right. Then, init, GPS position. For routing, we need to use, unfortunately, the EFB, which I don't like to use it at all, but whatever. And do I have the flight plan here already? Of course not. No, what you're looking is expired. It's not expired, come on. Okay, now we have it. Import flight. Let me see this, the last one here. Yes, it is. Importing Simblif flight plan. It's already doing it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Next page. Yeah, that should be fine. Execute. Legs. Okay. Yeah. And departure is already set. Vebix 1 X-ray. Vebit 1 X-ray runway 28. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Alright. Let me bring back my checklist here. Yeah, we can start APU already. APU starting here. Oh, wait a sec, I can see it. APU starting up. IRS is aligned, init ref done, route is done, departure arrival set, legs is checked. We have the, okay, we have to set up a little bit of performance stuff. Init ref, route is done, perf init. Okay, can we import the zero fuel weight automatically? Yes, we can. Cruise altitude 380. Can I import like this? Yes. Okay, screenshot from the APU. Cost index 108. Wow. I expect a lot of headwind, probably. Reserve 4.5 tons. Okay. So everything is fine here. We have to calculate performance. That's really hard to do in the 7.8, to be honest, because, I mean, it's not really hard to do, but I have no idea still how to set up the wind. So, copy data from FMC, sorry. Okay. So Zurich, runway 28, QNH, is it correct? No. QNH is 1014. Okay. Wind. Wind, it's 170, but I have no idea, unfortunately, how to import it. It's 4 knots, but it's crosswind. It's 1 knot, no, it's minus 1 knots of headwind, so I'm gonna keep it 0. I mean, it's not gonna make a lot of difference in this case. I guess it's mandatory, so let me set up 0 here. Yeah, 0 knots. Yeah, still, after years, I still don't know how this stuff works. Temperature 24 degrees. Okay. Thrust rating. But this should be optimum. Okay, optimum. Anti-ice. Sorry. Wait a sec. No. Engine auto is gonna be this stuff here. Yeah, engine auto. Flaps optimum. And okay. What? Wait a sec. Condition dry. Optimum? Okay. Calculate. Yeah. So, alright. So, it's gonna be at D-rate 2. Again, takeoff 2. Selected temperature 36. Let's do it. Let's do this for now. So, takeoff 2. Climb 2 is fine. 37 or 36? It's 36. 36. Takeoff. Flaps 5.
So traffic Swiss 2 Charlie Papa.
CG we can just press here and get it. Trim 3.25. We don't have trim data here. Okay, 144, 140, 144, 153. 140, 144, 153. Okay, exactly the same we got from the FMC. Index takeoff legs here. Okay, checklist. APU is running already. So we did the thrust limit. Takeoff is set. IRS is aligned at this point, I guess. No, it's not aligned. Okay. How long it's gonna take? 1014. Yeah, that's a bit weird, probably. 1014, 1014, 1014. No, RS is not aligned. Well, should be aligned. Wait a sec. No, I probably is not aligned, right? Okay, no. 1 minute still. Alright. Yeah, so basically we can't do anything. Doors are closed. Okay. Never mind. We can do something. V2 plus 10. It's 163. 163. Emergency lights. Let's go above here. Emergency light armed. Okay, let's power up this stuff here. Windows it on. Okay. Hydraulic. Okay, we can turn in auto now. Passenger side. Auto. Well, let's keep it on now. Then, fuel panel. Let's turn fuel pump on. We're about to push back. Altimeter is set. Auto throttle. Wow, is this armed? I don't remember in the 7.8 if it's armed or disarmed. When you starting up toga, auto throttle armed. Oops. LNAV. Initial climb. Well, oh wait, we have to check the procedure as well. I completely forgot about that. Let's view. Let me connect my iPad. Okay. Yeah, it's a very simple procedure. It's interesting. We are close to Alps. As always, it's pretty cool to depart from Zurich. For what I'm seeing, performance very good now. Of course, again, I remind you that I downloaded the plane, so you can now download planes or Synergy in 2024 as you do in 2020 without streaming it.
15 miles
And in this case, I downloaded the plane. So yeah, I don't know if it's better for performance, to be honest, but I give a try. Yeah, a proper try would be using it without being downloaded, of course, because in the previous update, yeah, the performance was really bad with this plane. But yeah, now I don't know honestly. Maybe they fixed something and have nothing to do with the fact that it is downloaded. But anyway. So this is the departure running 28. Yeah, we have some altitude constraint. Initial climb 5,000. Okay, initial climb 5,000. We have to remember that we have to change basically immediately the climb rate. I mean the altitude clearance. All right. APU is running. Pax shouldn't be automatic, but I don't remember the 7.8. Oh yeah, it's not automatic. Okay, Pax Auto. Yeah, it's automatic, but it's switched off differently from the 7.8. Auto brake, according to my checklist, I have to already set RTO. Let's do it. Transponder standby. APU is on. External power disconnect. Oops, it's already disconnect. Hydraulic is on. Fuel pump on. Stabilizer trim set. It's 3.25. It's gonna be interesting to check if the trim is correct. I remind you that this plane is present in the Premium Deluxe version of 2024. Okay. All right. Let's give a check outside here. There is a static noise on VATSIM. No, maybe not. I look in front of me and you literally spawn there. Okay, nice. No, probably it's an outside sound. Okay. Briefing. So, we are currently in Zurich, stand number unknown. We're gonna push back on Mike. Then it's gonna probably be Foxtrot and Alpha, runway 28. Do we have any traffic here on ground? Because otherwise, no. Okay, there is nobody on ground. I'm just gonna push back. I don't wanna talk on frequency if nobody's there. Okay, we can push back.
Invite 4.
What the
Big
What the
to
fuck?
Mike, landing third traffic.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Wing anti-ice off. Okay, let's go. Let's put back this beast. Start pushback. Release parking brake. Beacon lights on. Transponder, I want it on. Transponder in the 7.8 is here. Okay. Okay, transponder is on, but I have to check the code. Yeah, this is wrong. Code is 2000. Okay. Let me keep this on the transponder, not GPWS. Okay, transponder is on. Let's give a check on VPilot. Yes, it's on, confirmed. Okay, let's start up. This is auto start, so you basically there is nothing you can do. I mean, there is nothing you have to do. And we are starting this engine. Let's hear the sound as well. Oh my god, the pushback is doing crazy stuff. I guess with the 7.8 is quite common that it... No. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, with the 7.8 I have to report that pushback I'm using, it's quite bugged. It's not the first time that happened. Okay, let's hear this sound. Are we good? Yeah, we are. Yeah, the sound is not the best, of course. Okay, I can hear some bass. Yeah, pretty basic. What I wanted to do is to check if checklists are working here, because let me see. No. Oh well, yeah. Override. Oh yeah, they are. This is done. Okay. Starting number 2. Starting number 1 actually. Start and start. Okay, let me lower the sound. I guess for you it's really soft. Wing anti-ice. Well, wing anti-ice should be auto, but let's wait for it. Okay, anti-ice we have to do it now, before doing anything else. Auto start. Let's sync the heading.
For Victor Mike, Zurich traffic.
Okay, there's a traffic that just landed.
Zurich traffic with 84 Echo established on the ILS runway 14. We are number 2.
Okay, yeah, there is a couple of traffic on final, and one is on ground now. After start. Okay. Yeah, I heard the starter switching off, so we can start turning off the APU. Auto brake RT already set. Flaps 15. Sorry, flaps 5. Let's see the flap dropping. He has the same sound of the TBM, that's incredible. Yeah, it's since the very beginning of 2020. Alright, we are ready to taxi. Yeah, we have to switch this auto. Okay. Alright, let's call for taxi here. So it's traffic LM 88 Bravo, heavy, taxiing via Foxtrot and Alpha runway 28. Okay. Alright, taxi light. Yeah, run is called run in the 78. Let me do a
Zurich traffic. Advice for Victor Mike, taxi to intersection Kilo runway 28 via Hotel 2, Hotel and Kilo. Zurich traffic.
we have to turn immediately here. This is Foxtrot. Even if yeah, I don't think we would be able to to do the taxi on this taxiway with the 787.
Roger.
So there's a traffic there, as you can see. Yeah, we're really, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we could taxi here, honestly. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. Oh, Toga's not gonna work, I guess. I don't know if they fixed Toga. No. Ah, yeah, but I have a key for Toga. I had a key for Toga. What? Okay, let me go here. I have a key for Toga, which is... is it this? Yeah. Control and... Okay. Oops. I'm gonna try to remember it. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able... Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to pass here. But we have to turn... This is Alpha. Yeah.
Zurich traffic Edelweiss for Victor Mike, holding short of runway 28, intersection Kilo, so taxi gate Alpha 7 via Kilo and inner. Zurich traffic. Copy.
Why is holding short? Is holding short for us? Yeah, he can cross him. or not. I guess he's waiting for us. No, he's moving. What it's doing, I don't know. Yeah, it's moving now. Oh wow. Why didn't... I mean, I will give it way to him if we need. Okay. There he goes. This is all done. APU is off. Flap set. Okay, there's a traffic here. There's another traffic on... Oh wow, it's here. Okay. This guy mic is so weak. Alright, so before takeoff checklist. Flaps is set, landing lights, strobes, taxi, and running turn off. Alright, yeah, classic stuff. Yeah, even though I'm not gonna turn off the taxi light. So do we have anyone on final? Okay, and there is a guy here. Okay, running turn off, strobe lights, direct traffic, KLM 88 Bravo heavy, lining up, taking off, running 28. Let's go, landing lights on. So it's control and I with accent for Toga. Now a bit of lag now, for sure. All right, let's go. We are fully ready. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, sound is terrible, unfortunately. Okay, engine is stable, brake release. Toga. Yeah, the sound is very, very bad. Knots. B1 rotate. Trim is wrong. Keep it. Okay, hold it. Pause your rate, gear up. Look at the hills in front of us here. Yeah, there we have Zurich airport behind. Okay, we're pitching up quite fast now. Wow, 5,000 feet per minute. Okay, climb thrust. Pitch down, autopilot. Oh, so aggressive, the autopilot. Vertical speed now. Yeah, because this plane usually climb very, very fast. Okay, let's go 220. 2,000 feet per minute. Let's keep climbing. Reducing this. Okay. Speed check. Flaps 1. Alright, look at the Alps right there. Yeah, this sound is really terrible, I mean, wow. Unfortunately, it's really, really bad. Okay. Speed 230. Speed check. Flaps up. Alright. Yeah, overall, for what I can see, performance is okay. And definitely better than before. I mean, yeah. It's not completed, of course, because we took off, man. Alright. Okay, after checklist complete. So we don't have any other checklist? Yeah, we do have checklist. Okay. Okay, 215. Sorry, 50 on the speed. Sync the heading. We're gonna get a direct now.
Edelweiss 4 Victor Mike on blocks. Have a nice evening.
Okay, let's see which kind of what. Yeah, probably touch on the runway. So we can go direct to Lumel, to leaving Swiss. I mean to leave Swiss. So Lumen on top. Here I want VNav page. VNav. Lumen on top. Execute. Let's go. Let's zoom out here. Wow, we are leveling off. Yeah, of course we are. Oh, super lag. So now we can probably switch to... Wow, that's so laggy now. 308 knots. What was this? I guess that's the... No, it's not the sun. Ah, it's my torch. Ah. Okay. Okay, let's climb. And let's switch to VNav soon. More climb power. We have way more climb power than this. 3,000 feet per minute. Okay, now it's fine. VNav. Now it's gonna start climbing like a monster. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this. He's too violent. He's still too violent. And now it's gonna... Okay.
Traffic Leipziger 161, liner runway 14 for cable. Taxi stand India 01 via hotel to Juliet, cross runway 28, Juliet and...
Landing lights off. Yeah, we should have done this before, but whatever. Okay, there is some lag, to be honest. And I can't see the screen. I mean, it's so bad every time. The lightening of these screens is terrible. Why so weak? Keep climbing. Yeah, look at the power of this plane. Seatbelts auto. Wow. Beautiful departure. Oops, what was that loading? I mean, I should have the plane downloaded. So why it was loading something? I don't know. So we're going direct to Lumen to leave Swiss. No. And after Lumel, we can go direct to Ibera, directly to Luxembourg. We're gonna enter. This is France, right? Yeah. And this is us going to Amsterdam. We're gonna have to check also traffic pretty soon. We're gonna climb flight level 380. For now, we have a nice headwind. Okay, standard pressure set. Traffic is... Oh, wow. Wasn't on traffic. Nice. Yeah, terrain doesn't make sense anymore. Okay. So this is an important plane in my opinion because yeah, it was so promising at some point. Let me keep monitoring it. Especially, I mean, this update of traffic optic. This update of working title was released a long time ago, like 2 years ago, probably 3 years ago. I don't remember now, but yeah, at least 2 years ago. And yeah, initially it was so promising, especially because it was a period without any good long goal. Maybe probably we had the A310, but yeah, the A310. I mean, it has a good range, but definitely nothing compared to the 787 or the 747-8. So yeah, it was a really promising update after, I mean, due to the lack of long haul plane in MSFS. But yeah, after that update, honestly, the situation of the plane has basically, I mean, perhaps there were some updates, some improvement, I mean. But yeah, overall, there is not a massive difference of compared to the initial product. This is of course a default plane. We are not complaining. The big problem of the plane was performance. In 2020, it had really good performance. It has really good performance. But yeah, in 2024 wasn't the case. For what I'm seeing now, a little bit better. But we are gonna see during approach in Amsterdam what will happen, because usually during approach was like the critical moment performance-wise. Also because, as you can see here, we have some storm around the airport of Amsterdam. So yeah, that's gonna be a little bit heavier on the PC. So yeah, this is an important plane in my opinion. Yeah, we have cumulonimbus in Amsterdam because give access to super long haul flights if you like to do them. Not really super long haul. I guess the 7810 doesn't have an incredible range. Compare, of course. I mean, it's really good on range. But yeah, compare of course to plane like the I don't know, A350, 900 for example, the same 787-8. But yeah, and so yeah, I was saying when they released this update for the 7.4, for the 7.8 was incredible, because you had default 2 plane to do long goals. 7.4-7.8 cool plane, 7.8-7.8 cool plane as well. Nothing incredible, I mean. Nothing study level, very far from being study level, but yeah, something that you can use from A to B, that's working okay, not complaining too much. But yeah, since then, honestly, it's basically very similar now. Okay, we can go direct, well, still 8 miles. So yeah, it's very similar. The 787, also the transition to the 7A, to MSFS 2024 with some derating stuff. I mean, for example, yeah, you can't import the flight plan from SimBrief. You can't import the weight and balance from SimBrief. You can do it in the 2020 version of the plane. I don't know why they do that, to be honest. Probably because you have to use the FB, but yeah, that's quite annoying. I mean, in Inhibit's brain, you can use both, I guess. I never use the FD. It's in-game EFB, but I always use the Inhibit's EFB to load the plane and the flight plan. But in the 780 you can't. So the 780 is a little bit worse in 2024, which is very surprising to say. Of course, since it's a newer sim, but yeah, it is what it is. And of course, the physics is a little bit better. I mean, the physics I don't know, because I really struggle to land this plane. You will see during landing. Will be a terrible landing, I already know it, because yeah, for some reason I can't land this plane at all, but whatever. So we're gonna smash it on ground like always, and we can say the same of course for the 747, because it's well known that the 747 it's literally terrible on 2024. It's a completely different version of what we have in 2020. Is extremely worst. Again, I don't know why, but it is what it is. So unfortunately, if you want to fly the 747, you have to go to 2020 basically. And yeah, that's quite annoying, I have to say, because the 747 on 2024, I have a cabin. It's really cool to have it, especially if you do streaming like this, because you can have beautiful clip during landing and during takeoff. The 787, the 747 of 2020 doesn't have it. Also, it's an old sim, so yeah, that's quite annoying. But we know it. After this update, there were basically no improvement of the 74. So yeah, it's still in a very bad condition, I have to say. But this one I'm really curious to test because I can do some long haul with this plane, and let's see how it goes today. Especially the flight model during landing, I'm really curious about. Because yeah, for now, what do you have for long haul? Okay, the 777, of course. A330 is limited because of the range. A350, at least, I mean, I have to try it after the update. Yeah, but I'm gonna try it off. What the fuck? Why are we turning like this? Oh wow, we completely overshoot. Let's help him. Yeah, nice overshoot. Okay, yeah. At least for me it's terrible. I mean, I can't use the A350 for some. I mean, not only for me. I know that many users are really struggling with performance. But again, I didn't try the A350 recently, so I can't confirm it. Right, it would be great to have these two planes working. I wouldn't say perfectly, but let's say at A330 level of inhibits, for example, would be great. And it's not like this at the moment. Let's see today with the 7.8. With the 7.4, unfortunately, I can already report that yeah, it's really bad. So no long haul with the 7.4. That's really annoying because, yeah, of course, as anyone that have some aviation interest, I mean, I mean, I would love to fly the 747. But yeah, you know that PMDG is doing it. Is doing it from, I mean, as always. It's been a long time now. They were talking about 2025 to release it, but I mean, we still have time. I'm quite surprised they don't release the 737, to be honest. Still, quite surprised. I don't know what are they waiting for. Also, we have to do the funny live stream with the 737 Max. Now that I'm talking about 73, yeah, I want to test the 737 Max. Last time was terrible, so yeah, I want to do a live stream, not online on VATSIM, just to have fun, just to see if we are able to finish the flight or crash or whatever. Okay. By the way, we are almost. I mean, not almost. We're still a bit of climb to do. And am I super lagging the stream? Wait a sec. Let me see, how do you see the streaming? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I changed bitrate, so I'm doing some tests as well. Okay, it doesn't look terrible, honestly. I'm doing some tests. I'm using a higher bitrate, but I don't know if if my connection is able to stream like that, especially using 2024, because 2024 with the cloud stuff, it's really hard on the internet connection. We have a plate climbing right in front of us. It's this plane here. Okay. We can check arrival now. So we're gonna use the classical runway 18 right, which is terrible on Amsterdam because it's very far, but whatever. Okay, should be fine. We have some traffic here, but okay, should be fine. guess it's quite laggy this stream. I don't know. Probably gonna switch back to 400. Like now I'm using 4500 bit rate. Before I was using 4000. Yeah, for flight simulator is fine because I mean there is not much action here. But yeah, I was saying we will have to wait PMDG probably for the 747, 8 and 400 also. Which I guess they're gonna release something now in autumn. I'm quite sure they're gonna release something. Makes sense, I mean, especially the 737. I mean, if they were able to import the 777 so fast, I guess they are ready to import the 73 for some probably commercial reason they're not doing it. But yeah, whatever. Wow, nice clouds. Do we have some storm here? No. Nice clouds in front of us. For some reason they are waiting for it, and we will wait. And yeah, but if I had to bet, I would say that they're gonna release the 73 before the 74. So yeah, finally we will have a nice and decent 747, especially, of course. Okay, 1000 to go, level off. I mean, 1000 feet per minute. Mach, okay, yeah, that's correct. And would be great to do some. Yeah, the strange thing is I'm not using any frame, so I don't know why it looks laggy the streaming to me. Probably it's not. It's just a sensation. I will rewatch it after. Okay, now looks pretty decent. Yeah, now looks very decent actually. So yeah, that's the status. For now, we just have in 2024. I mean that I'm able to use without any problem is the A330 and the 777 for long hauls. The A310, unfortunately, I don't know why Inibis is doing that, but even if we of course have the A310 for 2024, they didn't release any livery. I mean, there is not even the page for A310 2024. There is still, of course, the 2020 version. But yeah, no liveries, apparently. Yeah, I know that of course you can download them from flightsim.io probably. I have to check that because yeah, it's a shame that I can't use the A310 because of the lack of liveries, to be honest. That's quite a shame. Oh, it's so dark here. Can we have a little bit more lightning here? I guess it's not this. Oh wow. Okay, this is so dark. Oh, wait a sec. Nothing is really changing. I don't even know if this is correct. Probably it's not. Okay, whatever. So yeah, this is the current situation. And yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but whatever. Especially because we don't have the A380 from working title. Sorry, not from working title. From fly-by-wire, they're still not importing planes on 2024. That also means that when they announced 2024, they were saying, yeah, the community folder will still be there, but probably for some reason it's still quite complicated. I know that you can just copy and paste the 2020 version, but yeah, and it's working okay, but yeah, that's very strange. Then why fly-by-wire is not officially releasing it? Super strange to me to understand. Probably they have some, I don't know, performance issue, crash issue. That's super strange. So yeah, for that reason we don't have the A380 and we don't even have the A330 Neo from Headwind. Speaking of free planes. A350 again, I can't use it because of performance. I have to test it again. I'm gonna repeat myself, but yeah, I still have to make some tests. Oh my god, I can't find the... Okay, nothing is really changing. I don't know. Yeah, this stuff here is really hard to see to me. But yeah. Would be great to have a long haul plane from Phoenix. But yeah, I guess we're gonna wait years. If they will do it, we're gonna have to wait years. Now they're gonna do the Neo version, A320 Neo. I expect them to do the A321 Neo and the A390 Neo maybe after it. So in the next year probably. This is what I expect, and then will be interesting. As you know, Phoenix is using like an engine. I don't know if it's proper to call it an engine, but like yeah, they are like collaborating with a kind of professional simulator developer. Not really, but some very very complex software to simulate A320 and to simulate another plane, which is 737. So will not be surprising seeing Phoenix produce 737 after the A320 Neo and A320 Neo family. But yeah, that's gonna take years. Or the other I guess natural option is of course the the A330 because of the cockpit. I mean, A330 and A320 basically share the cockpit. Okay, traffic, a bit of stuff. Let's give a check again. We have to schedule the arrival also soon. Okay, this is us. Yeah, we have a traffic 15 minutes after us coming from UK, so it's gonna need to do the turn as well. Now this traffic is Dubai, Bruxelles. Yeah, but they are way up ahead of us. This is us, by the way. We are approaching Luxembourg after Iberia, the Retax, and then we can go direct to Helen, which is the first waypoint of the approach. Zoom in. Let me see this. Okay, Retax. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let me see how much it's gonna take still. Okay, yeah, we will have to check procedure in the next 5 minutes. Yeah. Wow, we're going very fast. For now, everything is fine. A little bit of lag sometime. A little bit annoying, but nothing too crazy for now. Oh, well, we don't have a flight number. Yeah. KLM 88 Bravo. Alright. So it's gonna appear here. Yeah, that's pretty cool functionality. That you can have your call sign shown there. So yeah, of course, the natural sequel of the A320 would be the A330 because of the sharing of the cockpit. But they will not have the support of this. I mean, in that case, of this incredible. I mean, of course, Phoenix, the Phoenix team had learned so many things now at this point about developing a plane. But yeah, it's quite. I mean, it's not surprising they are doing a Neo. There are so many Neo, but yeah, whatever they do, I think people's gonna buy it because of the quality. And I include myself. But I guess for the end of the, I mean, maybe for, I don't know, 20, okay, let's say end of this year, Neo. Probably next year, A321 Neo, A319 Neo. So end of 2026, they're gonna finish all the A320 family, both CEO and Neo. And 2027, and maybe in 2027 we're gonna have some surprise. I'm gonna bet either 737 or A330. But if I have to make a choice, I would say 737, to be honest. By all this stuff, so just to saying that if you have to fly a proper 7.4, we will have to wait. PMDG. Also, there are some disappeared developer. For example, there is a 757 underdeveloped since years and years. I guess has been announced in 2021, probably. Yeah, but still not released. Also, it's incredible how Phoenix was fast in developing the A320. I mean, it was ready after 2 years, and Phoenix was a new developer, so it's not like PMDG that they have. I mean, probably they started to develop the A320 before the release of 2020. I guess so, at least. But yeah, that's incredible how fast they were. So yeah, 7.5 and also 7.5, 7.6 also. There is another plane I'm missing. Oh yeah, there was some announcement about the 7.8, but yeah, even there, no news. Okay, let's check the arrival. I have to do this again because for some reason it disconnects. Oh no. Okay, wait a sec. Is it working like this? No. Oh wow. Come on. Oh. What? Wait a sec. Okay. All right. So, arrival is gonna be the LN 2 Alpha arrival. We're gonna use the ILS, I guess it's Whiskey in Amsterdam? Okay, Yankee. Yeah. Transition, we're gonna use the River 1 Delta transition, which is this. Full of constraint, of course. I mean, I don't even have to mention that Schiphol is an airport full of traffic. So, yeah, probably at top of this time we can go direct to River. We'll see if it's the case. And this is one of the variation of the River transition. You can overfly the airport. You can have radar vector, of course, if you have the controller, or do this. And it's a night transition usually, but I like to do it because yeah, this is the classical one, overflying the airports. We can do, I mean, maybe we can do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's change this. Let's go with the classical River transition. Okay. So overfly the airport doing kind of a traffic pattern. And yeah, that's it. Interception 2000 classical Cat 3 arrival. Radio altimeter 100. I'm gonna set the Cat 2 altimeter. This is not needed anymore, to be honest. Can I remove this or what? No. Okay, never mind. So yeah, that's it. Pretty classical arrival when you land on Amsterdam. Okay, departure and arrival. So LN to Alpha, runway 16, ILS 18 right. Is ILS Yankee 18 right, honestly? Oh no, my bad. Transition is River. Okay, River. Execute. Okay. Speaking of which, we are entering Belgium now. Where are we? Wait. I lost track of my... Okay, yeah, here we are. We're gonna go direct to Ellen now. As soon as we start turning. Okay, let's go direct to Ellen now. We're about to turn. So yeah, I see the top of descent there. We can probably go direct to river at the top of descent. I will think about that when we get there. Also, over river we have a constraint. Yeah, we probably have a constraint. Well, we can check here, of course. River, yeah, below 7,000 feet. Yeah, that doesn't make too much sense if there is no traffic, to be honest. So we can probably go direct to Sierra Papa Lima instead of river and extend a little bit our cruise. There is no controller, unfortunately, now. Okay, this is us. There is delivery and tower in Rotterdam, and there is literally no traffic there, and no control on Amsterdam. There is 5 departure, 3 arrival, and many. Sorry, 3 landing and basically 20 arrival. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh yeah, because they are descending, of course. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any problem of traffic, to be honest. But we'll see when we get there. Okay, sync the heading. We don't have a... Oh well, send up to... Do we have a... No. Takeoff performance. Can I go back here? Menu. No. Okay. Yeah, performance, but it's just takeoff, I guess. I guess at least. Yeah, because we don't have any... I can change page here. Maybe this? No. What is this? Nothing. Okay, yeah. So, I can use SimBrief to calculate performance if we want. We have 20 knots of wind. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the meter now. We have 20 knots of headwind. Interesting to land this plane. Few clouds 1800, few clouds 2500, cumulonimbus, scattered clouds 3000, shower in the vicinity. So we have rain in the vicinity. QNH is 1000. And there is a plane in front of us. Still far. Okay, 40 miles off from top of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go direct to Sierra Papa Lima. It's quite classical to go direct there, even if there is controller. Usually they're gonna make you go direct there. So yeah, we're gonna do this, coming over the airport, and do this. Wow, no flight plan. This guy is probably... Okay, no, it's not landing there. This is the Emirates, which is on final. Okay. There is a traffic. I guess we... let me see if I'm able to spot it. Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, contrail are really short, I have to say. It's here, by the way. Okay. I can go back to VNAV, honestly. Let me see the descent. Next page. Okay. 320. Wow. That's quite a fast descent. So yeah, we can calculate performance from SimBrief if we want. As you well know, probably. We're gonna do it later. I mean, the runway is really long. We have to clear the runway at the end, runway 18. Right. You typically clear it at the end of it. So we're gonna have a lot of space, to be honest. To be honest, of course, real time, real weather. Let's see how it's developing the storm. Wow, it's reaching Amsterdam now. Yeah. This storm is reaching the airport. Look at that. Very interesting. I mean, we are very far from the main core, which is here now. Yeah, we're gonna still have probably some rain. We are right above the... almost above. I like the clouds today. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Ah, wow, this is a cool clouds formation. Very cool. I remember we had that. It was yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. We had an incredible approach in Kathmandu with an incredible store. I really suggest you to check that live stream of yesterday. It was incredible. So, okay, 10 miles from top of descent, I'm gonna go direct to Sierra Papa Lima. Even if we're gonna still be over Belgium. But you can do this stuff. If you will have a controller, you're gonna just report your direct. What is guy doing? What a flight. It's gonna be extremely hard to land this plane with this weather condition. Probably. I'm probably gonna use flaps 25 to be honest, or flaps 20. We have a lot of headwind. 20 knots of headwind. It really scares me to use a different. Okay, we have to go direct now. It really scares me to use flaps full, to be honest. Especially with this plane that I can't land for some reason. I'm really struggle to land. But okay. Almost 10 miles from top of descent. I don't see any ETC online. We are over Bruxelles almost. Let's go direct to Sierra Papa Lima now. Let's go. Sierra Papa Lima on top. Execute. Alright, big turn here. Ooh, wow, we're slowing down. No. No, my speed. We have disengaged. I guess because we should be already probably descending. Yeah, I guess. Wow. But this is strange because we are. Yeah, probably it's right. Yeah. Okay, let's start descending immediately. I'm trying to sync the heading. Okay, this is some lag for sure. I'm really struggling to sync the heading. Really struggle. Wow, are we lagging? Not that much. Okay, let's reset here. Yeah, now we have some lag. So flight level 220. Let's start descending immediately. 2000 feet per minute at least. $2,500. And we're gonna go for 3,000 probably. Yeah, 3,000. Initially 3,000. Okay. That traffic, it's here. Okay, it's not going anywhere. Now let me check the. Okay. We should be landing now the A380. And we just have this traffic in front as well from Bruxelles. Wow. This is the A380. Okay, yeah, he's doing some procedure stuff. And the other arrival, I don't see him. This is us. Should be an arrival pretty close to the airport. I don't see it. Okay, never mind now. We will check later. Okay. So we should calculate performance. Our gross weight is 71.7. Let me go to calculate it. Okay, last flight. Yeah, but we don't want takeoff. We want landing performance. Wow, that's fine. 18 right, 171. Let me calculate with the current wave. Flaps. I'm gonna say flaps 25, honestly. Okay, optimum. Reverse. Okay, this is correct. Wow, wet condition. Auto brake 1, okay, that's fine. That's completely, was completely impossible to understand. Wow, deep storm. Wow, this is kind of a cumulonimbus, by the way. Look at this shape. Yeah, this is quite cool. Probably it's a little bit lower in altitude, but yeah, really cool. I don't have a vertical path. Yeah, that's quite annoying. Okay, let's descend 10,000. Okay. Alright. So auto brake 1. Oops. We are on idle. No. I want to descend like this, and we can switch to fly level change. Fly level change engaged. Keep descending. Let's monitor what's happening on Amsterdam. Free landing. What? Okay, yeah. The other traffic just landed. A380. It's entering final soon. This is us. Okay, that's fine. Wow, there is a traffic there. Look at this. Yeah, this is a traffic. I'm really loving the weather, by the way. It's very well done. I like this formation here. Thick cloud below us, thick clouds. New meter. Gusting 28. Very interesting. So gonna be flaps 25, not flaps 2. I really have to remember to set up flaps 25. Yeah, the best condition with this plane, I mean, I can't fly this plane properly, and we're gonna have gust 28. That's so scary. But we're gonna do something about that. Very curious about performance when we get to Amsterdam. Terrain on, I mean, yeah, I can turn it on. Of course, we are in a completely low land area, so we're not gonna have any problem with the terrain. And we are entering Netherlands now. Okay, the A380 is on final, and we are the next one scheduled to land. Yeah, as you can see, there is no traffic here around going to Amsterdam. Always check also the traffic without a flight plan, because we have a nice experience a couple of days ago in Venice. Pretty nice. Well, let's keep going down. Wow, look at those clouds. Pretty cool. Okay, seatbelts on. Yeah. Descent. This is fine. Auto brakes is set. Landing data VREF and minimum. Yeah, VREF is set minimum. It's gonna be 100 bar. Yeah, that's gonna be so complicated to set up. I already know it. Well, yeah. I hate this system. This is so bad. Wow. This is barely impossible to use. I mean, of course it's not like this in the true plane. Okay. Okay. 100. 100 set. Yeah, nice. 100 set. So, minima is set. Auto brakes is set. We can arm speed brakes. How do you do that? I don't remember. Okay, this is armed. Yeah, speed brake armed. By the way, yeah, you should arm them. It doesn't show them. Should be armed like this. I don't think it's deployed. No. Okay. Zoom in. Alright. I remind you we are flying the 787-10. It's a default plane in the Premium Deluxe version of the sim. And we are currently descending into Amsterdam. And we are gonna land. pretty soon. Altimeter is 100. So yeah, moving the knobs, I see some performance issue. Okay. But yeah, frame rate is, it's not great, it's okay, I would say. It's okay for now. Okay, descending flight level 70. Yeah, the transition over Amsterdam is really low. I mean, it's like 4,000 feet, 5,000 feet, something like that. Let's give a check here. Okay, the A38 is still on final. Oh well, I see some. Probably we're gonna see the airport. Yeah. We're gonna be able to see the airport. I see some cloud disappearing there. I mean, even if we should have yeah, few cloud 800, few cloud 2500, cumulonimbus, Catrec 3000, so we should have cloudy situation over the airport. Let's see. Let's see what we got when we get there. So yeah, speed brake arm, seat belts on, auto brake set 1 and fine. And we already set the approach speed, which is gonna be 148, so it's 152. Yeah, 152 the approach speed. Okay. 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 Check. Yeah, audio check, it's fine. Let me see it from here. Yeah. Okay. And we are almost below 11,000 feet. I'm gonna start slowing down the plane to 150 knots, of course. Still no vertical path, by the way. Interesting. Okay, 250 knots. Landing lights. Okay, nose light can stays on. Sorry, can stays off. Yeah. We should have the gear drop to see them. So after Sierra Papa Lima, I mean, I don't see any ghost rain, to be honest, so I guess we can descend. Go around is 3,000. Let me see here if we have some constraint. No. We just have to be above 2,000 at Pebble, so we can descend 2,000 after Sierra Papa Lima.
Right, taxiing to gate Golf 9er.
This is the Emirates. That just landed. Yeah, this is the Emirates. That's talking. And zooming. We should be able to see the airport already. Oh yeah. Wow, this is 18 right actually. Yeah, we're over the airport right now. Look at that. Wow. We are over Schiphol. We're gonna be landing pretty soon.
Airport traffic Austin 378 is taxiing to
Okay, descend 2,000.
hold 124, the other 6.
I guess we will need to use some speed brakes, to be honest. Or maybe not. Let's see. Let's see after the turn how it goes. Okay, let me prepare the gear down view. Oops. Wow, this is so annoying. Okay, that's fine. No, maybe we can. We don't need speed brakes. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Sync the heading. We are gonna be completely fine. Yeah, 5 miles here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll not go direct Pebble. We can go direct Alpha Mike 242 probably soon. Okay, we are below 7,000 now. Let's set this as well. Let's check the traffic as well. Okay, this is me. All right. Look at this. This is Amsterdam area. Can we go out of the plane even here? Yeah. Classical default stuff. At least we have a cabin. Okay, we have the ILS already. Yeah, let's go direct Alpha Mike 241. Yeah, 241. Execute. Come on. Oh, look at the turn. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. So soon we're gonna switch to vertical speed 1000 feet per minute, and then we're gonna decelerate at flaps up speed. Ready to deploy flaps.
Skipper project, Emirates 149 clocking runway 18 center.
This is the coastline of Netherlands. It's a pretty interesting place to go. It's right. It's strange, I would say. Vertical speed 1000 feet per minute. Wow, that was so violent. Speed on up. Okay.
For traffic Austrian 378 is take off runway.
Sync the heading. Oh my god, I can barely turn this heading stuff here. No. Oh, there was a thunder. Yeah, but I can lose time with that. Localizer armed. And speed check flaps 1. Speed on 1. Now we are. Okay. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're capturing the localizer, I guess. Level off. Speed on 1, 10 miles. I'm trying to sync the heading. It's gonna be really, really hard to do, to be honest, because yeah, we're really struggling with the performance now. Yeah, that's strange because I mean frame rate is fine, but turning knobs, it's really horrible. Okay, altitude capture. Go around 3000. Approach. Speed check. Flaps 5. Okay. Speed on 5. I remind you, we're gonna land with flaps 25, not flaps full. And approach speed is 152. Okay. I see the runway. Yeah, the weather is not that bad, to be honest. 52 knots of wind. Oh my god. What? Okay, yeah, the heading was synced automatically. Okay, terrain off. Yeah, 52 knots of wind is pretty interesting at 2000 feet. 8 miles. Glide alive. Approach is armed. What? Oh yeah, glide slope. Okay, speed check. Gear down. That's so fast. Okay, anyway. Speed check flaps 15. Alright. Speed on 15. Sorry, speed on 10. This is flaps 10. Glycocapture, skip out traffic, KLM 88 Bravo. Full established, runway 18 right. Alright, flaps 15 now. Okay. Speed on 15. No, it's the same basically. Flaps 18. And next is 20, right? No, it's 70, 80, and 20. Okay, let's go flaps 20 directly. Alright, flaps 20 set. Speed on 20. And okay, we just have to drop flaps 25 and that's it. Runway turn off, taxi light, nose light on. Let's give a check to this side as well. Nice big engine here. Photogrammetry city. And flaps 25.
Skip all traffic, KLM 61 heavy, pushing backstand, Echo 22 facing south. Skip all traffic.
Okay. Final speed 152. That's gonna be interesting. We have still 36 knots of wind. I remind you, we have a meter that says 28 knots of gusting. I'm gonna wait to disengage the autopilot, to be honest. Let's see how we are going to do with this plane. I'm promised a terrible landing, so you know it already. I can't land this plane unless they did a big change on the flight model. Okay, autopilot off. Oh, it's so long. Wow, look at that, it's dropping immediately. But this is wrong, I mean. Okay. To throttle off. Continue. Touchdown, reverse. Super lag. I can't have reverse. That's incredible. I have to fix this. Okay. When I watch, I guess it's a bug of the scene. Okay, reverse scene, manual braking. All right, yeah, that wasn't bad at all. But I guess it's a bug of the scene because every time I try to set up reverse and it's not working. When I point my view on the thrust lever, it's gonna get engaged. So that's super weird, to be honest. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's continue taxi here. Laps up. All right. Speed braking. That was a good landing. That's quite surprising to me. That was a very good landing. Yeah, the only thing when I switched off the autopilot, the plane dropped down. Yeah, that was pretty fine, to be honest. I like it. I'm gonna buy this rate. I mean, yeah, I like that. I really like that today. Oh, there are some standard. But yeah, I have this problem with the... But I guess it's a sim problem. I'm quite sure it's a sim problem. Okay, landing lights on. We're gonna keep running, turn off and taxi. We'll have to cross our runway later. Okay, let's turn here. Yeah, that was really good. Performance-wise, yeah, frame rate was fine, but turning the knob, but some phase of the flight was really hard, and we had some lag after the touchdown, that's for sure. But overall was fine. I mean, overall, yeah, nothing too good, of course. 777 is way, way better. Phoenix is way, way better. That's very surprising, honestly, considering the level of simulation. But whatever. But okay, it was fine. The all good triples, I mean 7-8. Okay, landing. I mean the taxi lights are very, very horrible. But whatever.
Skipple traffic, KLM 61 heavy, text only 18 left via Alpha 13, Bravo Echo 5, Skipple traffic.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue taxi for now. So yeah, overall, I mean, I'm gonna do the debriefing now since we have a little bit of taxi to do. Overall, today, I mean, perhaps next time I'm gonna complain about the plane. Today was fine. The plane was fine. Some lag turning knobs, no big issue with performance overall. Flight model during landing was okay. I don't know if they did was just, I mean, if it was just a coincidence or they did big changing on the flight model, but yeah, felt quite different for the experience I had landing on Zurich some month ago. I mean, I have to say I quite liked it today. If it had a little bit better performance and a better sound pack, honestly, this would be a great plane. Incredibly great to be default. So, wow, that was very cool. Okay, we don't have to call to any cross. I mean, it's always dangerous on VATSIM, of course. So, I mean, there is no plane landing now. Well, let me see actually. Yeah, okay. Usually 1-8 center is not in use in Amsterdam, so we can cross. If with the controller, probably they're not gonna make you, they will never make you. I mean, I don't know. It can happen sometime with a lot of traffic, but it's quite rare. Strobe lights. Okay, I don't see any traffic on final. I mean, there is no traffic on final, no traffic on ground. I'm gonna turn on logo lights as well. It's getting dark. So yeah, overall, I kind of like the plane today, to be honest. Again, I remind you that I download it. So now you can, again, download the plane on 2024. And so this is not streamed, the plane itself. Was 1.7 gigabyte to download it on your SSD. And I did it today. I don't know if that makes a big difference, but was also after an update. But I guess that this kind of plane needed. I have to try with the 747, honestly. I have to try to download it and see if it does change.
Skipple traffic, KLM 61, departing runway 18 left, and Dick 4 Echo departure, Skipple traffic.
Okay, if it does change something, if it's a cloud problem, I'm not sure honestly about that, but I have to give a try at least. APU starting. And strobes off, run it, turn off. Let's continue taxi. We're gonna take Alpha, of course, as you do in Amsterdam. Where you are basically you taxi as you do in a car I mean not in UK of course, but indeed I'm correct now. So you have to stay to the right in the parallel taxiway in Amsterdam. And the controller, I'm not gonna tell you this, I'm gonna consider that you know it. So they're just gonna tell you Taxi stand across Whiskey 5. That's it, basically. If you land 18 right, they're not gonna say to you, okay, taxi, what is this? Taxi Delta and Alpha, and that stuff. There's a plane there. I'm gonna park probably in some big stand, I mean. We're coming from Zurich, but this plane, if we have to sim something realistic, it's gonna go to a really far destination now. So I guess I will give you a try to fly it in a long goal, maybe.
Skipper traffic, KLM 61 heavy, passing through 3003 at runway 18 left. Skipper
Where is
traffic.
going this guy? He's going to Copenhagen, okay. He's a 737 L, okay, yeah, it's the L is the 200 LR, yeah. Because Whiskey is the 300 ER. Okay, let's go into the next standing area. Yeah, maybe golf something or foxtrot. Yeah, there is a storm. I mean, it's days of storm now. I mean, we had an incredible storm in Kathmandu yesterday approaching, and now Schiphol. We are seeing some thunder as well. Okay, this is a big plane. Usually when you show like an Embraer like this. Okay, I'm gonna turn here. Gonna turn here. Taxi lights off. We can park, yeah, probably this stand is fine. No, let's go to the left. We are very big. The 787-10 is quite a big plane. People don't realize it, how big it is. Alright. Taxi light off. Let's go all the way down here. Alright. Parking brake set. Is it set? No, yeah, yes it is. Engine off. Okay. Transponder off. Fuel pump off. Hydraulic off. Okay. And yeah, this is it. I want to check if we can use the... No. Great. Okay. Okay. External power is available. Let's connect here. Bleed off. AP off. Sorry. Okay. Let's go outside. So yeah, again, this was the 747. The 787 was fine. I mean, for what I saw today, was fine. Was cool. Again, I don't know if it was just a coincidence. This is, I mean, it's not representative of a big test. Some lag, of course, some issue with the performance, but at least it's usable. I was about to say I don't know how much sense make to use it if you have the 777, but yeah, it's to change plane. Yeah. Okay, so this is it for today. So we did have a Europe flight. We met 0 ATC. Unfortunately, we crossed all Europe from Zurich to Amsterdam 0 ATC, but whatever. So maybe tomorrow I will fly this. I mean, yeah, maybe I will fly the 737 on 2020 tomorrow in Bolivia. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much for watching and see you next.